Hey man, welcome to the Super Divorce channel. Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce. Welcome to today's edition of Casually Gaming. And today we will casually be playing Max Payne 3. 2012's Max Payne 3. This is another one, as they mostly have all been, in this casually gaming series. Another one that's been in my Steam library for years. And this is one, finally we've gotten to one that I feel like I paid for at some point, because I'm a big fan of Max Payne 1 and 2. And then I never played Max Payne 3. I bought it at some point in the past, and I never got around to it because it was developed by Rockstar. Nothing against Rockstar, but as a huge fan of Max Payne 1 and 2, as a huge fan of Sam Lake, him not being the one spearheading this one, it turned me off a bit. And I was like, Rockstar, what are they going to do with Max Payne? Are they going to are they going to turn Max Payne into like a GTA? You know? That's what I was afraid of. Now, I've done a little bit of reading since then, and I did find out that Sam Lake kind of gave it his blessing, and he said he thought that they did a decent job handling the character. So, I guess we'll give it a shot. We'll see. But I don't really know what to expect still. Okay? I still don't know what to expect out of it. But I'm going to dive in, I'm going to give it a shot, and we're going to see about Max Payne 3. Before we do that, if you've not done so, please sub to the channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know when I go live with new videos, and also leave a comment below if you have anything. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at the Super Divorce, THE, the Super Divorce. Hey, hey, my mom's dropped by. Yeah, I gotta have the van over there. He said any point in the evening. I wasn't sure what time Jess was going to be off work, so we're probably just gonna end up leaving it there, and then dropping the keys in the drop box. That's what I did last time. I had to take my Camaro over there. And no, well, I guess there's a spoiler, Mom. Jess told me that you had something at the house we needed to stop by. So I'm guessing that's what it was. The steaks. Have we gotten some tomahawk steaks? Is that the big reveal? Maybe so. I'm in the market for some tomahawk steaks. Maybe that's what's waiting for me. We'll see. All right, we're gonna get to Max Payne 3. Now I had to pause it right here because after I adjusted the brightness on this game, it pretty much threw me right into a cutscene. So I paused it because I wanted to wait until I started streaming. Oh, you found them at Kroger. Wow. Well, thanks for picking those up. I didn't think they would carry those at Kroger. It would just seem more like a specialty item. You don't typically see those just out and about. I mean, you said even Jesse was passing along the information that you had to order them specially from Dorothy Lane. So to just see them at Kroger, that's pretty crazy. Well, we'll probably... I mean, it's going to be tempting to go ahead and make those, but if they're that easy to get, then maybe it wouldn't be a problem. We already made dinner for tonight. No, I'm rambling. Okay, all right, let's try this game out. Mom, thanks for picking those up. I appreciate that. I could see how you might think they were a leg of lamb. They have a similar look. All right. Max Payne 3. Well, we'll be over. I'll give you a call when we're heading out. I'm guessing it'll probably be oh geez, I don't know. 5, 5:30, 6. It could be any of those. I don't know exactly when Jess is going to be off work, but I will certainly let you know. All right. My mom is the best, guys. She's bought me tomahawk steaks. They're now waiting on me. I thought I was going to have to wait, a month to get these damn things. Because they don't just have them everywhere. They don't carry them all the time. All right, here we go.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Well, so that takes us to the main menu. All right. Well, I'm going to do something real quick. Pardon me. Seems like my... Oh, there we go. Seems like that might be just a little too loud. My personal mic could have been just a bit too loud. I think that's pretty good right there. And maybe we'll turn this up just a hair. Okay. Alright. Let's check our settings. Control. We're going to be using our keyboard and mouse here. And mouse. That's what we want. Taking it down to 1. Oh. It might be different, but no, that feels okay. And because it's casual gaming, I'm just playing on easy. I have nothing to prove to anyone right now. I'm a veteran of this series.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
How's the cocktail?
it's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop.
Hey, what's up, Hex Allen?
I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop.
Thanks for dropping by.
I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
This is my first time playing Max Payne 3. I'd mentioned that when I first started.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
So I was worried that the tone wouldn't quite match Max Payne 1 and 2, because I'm a big fan of those games. I always stayed away from this one because of the Rockstar deal.
Pasos! What the hell was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
But I'm liking it so far.
Fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
I think they're nailing the tone.
Clear.
So that's good, right off the bat.
Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else.
Left shift for bullet time.
It was time to choose, a nasty
Push
fall
W
or a bullet
and
to the
press,
head.
Space. Shoot dodge. Oops. All right. Okay, I think I can. The mouse was too speedy in the menu, but it's not exactly the same way in the game. So let me try this. Let's take our mouse up to. What do they have it on 3 to start? So yeah, like I said, the tone and such is great so far. They're using the music, recognize the music from Max Payne 1 and 2. And I had to look this up because I couldn't remember who did the voice. It was what's his face? James McCaffrey. And when it first started, because it's been a while since I played any of the Max Payne games, this guy sounds incredibly similar to Kiefer Sutherland, which might have been something they were going for anyway, back when the first Max Payne came out. But you could almost have him fill in for Kiefer, you know, if they did another Metal Gear game and Kiefer didn't want to come back for it. Assuming they weren't going to get, you know, Hater to come back. He'd be a good Kiefer Sutherland fill-in as far as the voice goes. Alright, so let's jump back in. Alright. How's that? That's better. That's not too bad. Just look around a sec. Actually, one more thing. How's my... How are we looking on the old stuff here? Texture quality. Pretty much everything's on high, very high. grab ourselves a... Now, can we switch? Might not be able to switch shoulders. Oh.
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo. The same in any language.
Pills. Been shot up. Look at my jacket there. Got a good view. Nice posh.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped, not about to be thrown off it. Trashy magazines and pretty trashy people. I just hoped I could keep them out of the crime section.
I don't know if my mom's still here. Mom, you still
Sooner or
here?
later, I'd have to go out there and see what was happening.
Since you're digging John Wick, you might like this game. Got some soup on. Looks like they were getting ready to make some skewers. What else? Some bananas, some shrimp, some fish. Alright, we need to go out on the balcony, eh? Where are they?
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Boom.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gonna go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Bronco! What have you done with him?
Alright, here we go. Anyone? I just want to look around at stuff. This is a very pretty game. This came out almost 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Still looks fantastic. Love the colors. Now, do we have, let's see. Alright, we got a little room to look around here. Golden guns. Press Q near an object to enter cover. Ah. Gotcha.
I had to keep moving.
See if
I
there's
didn't want to
anything
fuck
back
this
here.
up more than I already had.
You want to keep an eye out for collectibles and shit, or anything you might want to pick up and read. Well. Oh. I want to do that. No, exit. No. I don't want to use up all my damn bullet time. Ooh. What we got here is... That should help. Looks like it'll do a bit of damage, eh? Shoot last enemy. Bullet cam. Oh, slow down bullet cam by holding. There we go. Look at that. It's not going to feel very nice, is it? Boom. Continue shooting. I think that's going to take care of that guy. No.
I had to move quick, or Bronco's next charitable donation would be to the worms.
Suppose I can't get through any of these doors right now, but I always want to check, you know, you want to check it out just to...
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Gotcha. Nice. Difficulty level won't help you with that. Ah. Got him. Flashing buttons, open doors and gates.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Beef it up a little bit here. Search for clues. They will give you insight into your situation.
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
Search for clues, huh? That's what I was talking about. I wanted to look around. I could find anything. Can't really open the cars up. Another gun part.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Rodrigo! Stay down, Mr. Bronco!
Oh.
Rodrigo! It's Max!
Wonder if my other golden gun parts up here somewheres.
Rodrigo was in the van.
Check it out.
Maybe it was time to let him out.
Probably is, but we want to look around first. Don't miss anything. Let's pick that guy up.
It was time to let the cat out of the bag. You're okay. You're okay. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Just right here. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça
Que
local?
porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
What's up with that guy?
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Chapter 2.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we gotta do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Faba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. Isla Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleetchewiki, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso.
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's been too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel. Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
I don't think this is really Max's scene. You know? Fish out of water here. He doesn't like it.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio can advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, need precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Uh-oh. Not too bad. I got an achievement for
I
that.
hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
What do we got here? Oh, that's nice. Got ourselves a nice revolver.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
We gotta look around though. I'm sure there's something around here I'm supposed to see or find or... No, I don't want to get rid of my... Can I change it out for that one? Yeah, that's good. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There could be a gun
Who
part
was
or
I
two,
trying to
or-
kid? I was behind the pace a decade ago, and the past 10 years hadn't been kind. I was never gonna get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Failed? Shit, well I didn't... See, I thought he was just saying that. I didn't realize anything bad was actually going to happen. I couldn't match my performance. Did it perfect the first time.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Where'd they take them? Through there? I kind of like this, though.
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
Alright. We'll go this way.
God damn it!
No? Where the hell did they take them? Is it through here? No. Might be doing this part again.
I was lost.
Shit.
The last time I'd been in a nightclub, it was in a different century.
All right,
I'd
damn
left
it.
head first out of the back door with a foot up my ass. The girls were gone, and so was I.
Try again. All right. Let me try and pay closer attention to where the hell I'm. Big one. Now, let's see. Okay.
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just
I'll
hoped I
leave the
could get to
guns this
Fabiana
time.
and Giovanna in time. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. There had to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
Pick that up. That damn revolver. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Oh no. What the heck is this? Oh, I can't do that right now. Get him.
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They didn't go. They came out of there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here.
Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
So I'm not too bad. I don't know if we're still on a time crunch, you know? Son of a bitch. Ah! Got him.
That's another delay I didn't need. This wasn't looking good. I'd almost lost the boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them two for the price of one.
Okay, examine torn fabric.
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema, cara?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Estamos aqui por causa das meninas do branco. Ele não tem nada a ver. Os mano vai te ver.
Damn it. So much for my dramatic entrance.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Any more? Ah, there's one. Some come up right over there somewheres. Where are you, pal? Mr. Big Guns. Oh. Got him though. Hey, a golden gun part. I feel like I've probably missed some of those already though.
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Ah.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
All I said!
Come on, come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls, and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Oya! Look, there they are!
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Quick, get after them!
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do something. Come on, get the rifle back there.
She's making a run for it!
Hey, hold on. Swing it around.
Move, you're gonna lose her!
Shoot him down! Shoot him down!
How the...
Gotta be kidding me.
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Damn it. Son of a bitch, I didn't see that guy. Ah! Come on now.
Max, shoot that bastard!
Oh, god damn it. Where'd he come from? Okay, so some asshole is gonna come from the left, apparently.
Now, Max, he's gonna shoot!
Stay on!
Don't worry, I see her.
How did they know we were gonna be here?
It doesn't take a genius. I'm always at that club on a Tuesday.
Move, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof! Gotta get around this thing!
Pretty
How
cool
is this
mission.
getting around it?
Say that.
I'm in. Oh, look, look, there she is there.
Got him.
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there.
Right. Let's head to the helipad.
Stop! Look out! Max! 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 Max!
Really? Oh.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar! Vou gostar de matar essa puta! Tem muita coisa que eu gostaria de fazer com ela!
No?
Me dá cobertura!
Get up.
Me dá cobertura! Tá tranquilo, não vou deixar ninguém falar!
Damn.
Caralho, mesmo!
Oh, not done, huh? There we go.
Vai pra casa!
Let's take that, shall we?
Essa você não escapa, cuzão!
Is that
The
all?
odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards.
Taking on a damn army.
Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
My God. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna!
Nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... But we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Sem fazer barulho, sem fazer cagada, hein? Estou ali, pô! Ei, vocês aí parados, filho da puta! Here we come. Parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada estúpido! Me mostra o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra! Depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals.
All right. Well, that's about an hour's worth of Max Payne 3. And I enjoyed that. I now feel like I need to play through the rest of it. But not just today. This is just casual, just trying it out. And I'm glad that I finally did. So my worries about Rockstar mucking things up, those worries were unfounded. I'm happy to see that. Looks like they did it justice, at least for the first hour that I played it. So I look forward to going back into this one and finishing it up. And I would suggest that you check it out too if you haven't. So Max Payne 3, everyone. Fun game. Doing justice to the legacy of Sam Lake's creation. All right, so that's going to be it for today's casually gaming session. Thank Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out another game, another random title from my Steam library. Just now getting around to playing it 9 years after it was released. Which is crazy because, you know, here's where we are in gaming right now. It's weird. And I don't know if we've ever been, I don't know if the landscape of games has ever been this way before. You know, you think about games that came out in, for instance, 2012, like this one did, almost 10 years ago, almost a full decade ago. Playing through this doesn't feel like it's that dated. Really. It seems like this could have been maybe not a PS5 game, but it feels like, you know, playing on highest settings on my computer, this could have been a PS4 game easily. I mean, it looks much better than some PS4 games I've played. It is a AAA title, of course, so you kind of expect that, but the point I'm trying to make here is that has there ever been a time when you can play a 10-year-old game and it feels like something that could have come out last year? I mean, when you played a game in 2010 that came out in the year 2000, you definitely would have noticed this is not a current game. Same thing when you played a game that came out played a game in the year 2000 that came out in 1990. You would have been like, yes, this game from 1990 definitely feels like a game from 1990. No matter how good it was, no matter how AAA the studio was, no matter who put it out, the top of the line games from 1990 still look like games from that era when you played them 10 years later. Now, 10 years after this game came out, it feels like very well could have come out within the last year or so. That's not to say that there aren't games that blow this out of the water. At this juncture, we have those, but the you know, that jump isn't so dramatic anymore. I guess that's probably why I didn't feel like a desire, you know, a very strong desire to run out and make sure that I got a PS5 or a Series X. Is because I'm looking at the games. First of all, the lineup, the launch titles for both of those systems were just probably the most lackluster I've ever seen. Nothing made me feel like, oh man, I need to go out and get one of these systems, because looking at the launch titles, watching the trailers for them, I'm sitting there looking at the screen, watching the trailers, and it's just, yeah, maybe they look a little bit better than PS4 games or Xbox One games, but not that much. Not enough to justify running out and spending $500 on a new system right away. Now maybe with enough time, those games will appear where it's like finally a trailer comes out and you feel like you need to run out and get this system. There'll be that one game that kind of seals the deal. But so far, in my opinion, we don't have that yet. So I'm content to run through my Steam library and play a game from 10 years ago and be like, man, this is fun. I should have gotten on this sooner. But better late than never. So there you go. All right, guys. Until next time, make sure that you sub to the channel if you haven't done so. Bong the gong for notifications so you know when I go live. Leave a comment if you have anything. Like this video. Follow me on Twitter at the Super Divorce. And that's going to do it for today. So, you know the deal. Love you lots. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. All right. Bye-bye.